It's not easy. This is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Arsenal. Hey. Lucky dogs. Arsenal is the luckiest team in Europe right now. Right? Arsenal is the luckiest team in Europe. They're the luckiest team in Europe, right? Arsenal should be finished. Right? Arsenal, you guys should be done. Had PSG had their shooting boots on today, you'd have lost nothing less than 2, if not 3-0 at home. The football that these guys played you was something else. It was something else. Different levels. But hey, I have faith. I have faith that PSG, you feel me, the Blues in Paris are going to finish the job in Paris. I have faith. Keep hope alive. I have faith that PSG will finish off Arsenal in Paris. And it is what it is. Round 1 football, corner kick football, free kick. Declan Rice, where was your free kick now? Where was the free kick today? Declan Rice. Because he has scored 2 back-to-back free kicks. Everybody, feel me? We're expecting any time Rice goes back, it's going to be a free kick in the top corner, just like he did against Real Madrid. No, it didn't happen. There was nothing today at the Emirates. I mean, PSG went there and played a hell of a game, football. A proper exhibition of football play. PSG's midfield is just, that's how you play midfield. That's a proper exhibit of midfield play. So calm, so collected. Visionary, passing, purposeful passing in the midfield. Purposeful, possession of the ball, knowing when to control the ball, knowing when to calm down the game, knowing when to, speed up the pace of the game. Yeah, right? No rewards for anybody who guesses the team that I'm, rooting for to hopefully add one of these things to their, history. Right? I mean, I was looking forward to this game. I was a bit, concerned about, PSG, right? I mean, they've come this far. They've, faltered. And of course, it's still a long way to go. It's not yet over. It's still 1-0 PSG. It's pretty much like, halftime. In terms of the semifinals, we're at halftime, and PSG is up 1-0. But the second half is going to be played in Paris. The second half is going to be played in Paris, and it's going to be a whole a different ball game in Paris, right? And my hope and prayer for PSG is that the likes of Dembele, Doué, Barcola, and I can't even pronounce his name. Let's just call him Mr. K. Karishava. I can't pronounce your name, brother. But the brother can play. He's a baller. I mean, he really should have had a goal. I expected the top net to ripple in the second half when he had that chance, and he flew right over the bar. We know what he can do. We've seen him doing it at Napoli. We've seen him doing it at Napoli. So the boy is a baller. Boys, they have too many ballers. Too much quality. And I mean, I'll give Arsenal credit for basically hanging in there, because Arsenal really, literally, honestly should have been finished by right now. Arsenal should have been literally buried. They should have been buried in their pitch in Emirates. Emirates pitch, because there was only one team. There was only one team in London that showed up in London today to play football, and they were wearing blue. There was only one team that showed up today, and they were wearing blue. You feel me? They were wearing blue. They were wearing blue. And they balled. And they deservedly won the game. I mean, that one-time left-footed strike by Ousmane Dembele in the fourth minute was magical. It was magical. But I mean, as early as it came, I expected them to float these guys and finish them, finish Arsenal. Finish them. Right? But luckily for Arsenal, they just managed to barely stay alive. Right? If I'm an Arsenal fan right now, I'll be happy. Right? It's a funny thing. PSG won today, but Arsenal, if you're an Arsenal player and an Arsenal, you should be happy. You should be happy because you guys don't deserve to still be in this fixture. You do not deserve to be in this fixture. I mean, PSG should have just finished Arsenal today, and it really should have been a formality in terms of what's going to happen in the second leg next week in Paris. So my prayer for PSG is stay focused. The job is not done. Listen, take it from me. I've watched a couple of these things being lifted. Right, I've watched a couple of these things being lifted in 2012 and 2021. 2021 is only 4 years ago. Stay focused. You have to stay focused. If you're PSG, I can't speak French. If I could speak French, I'll explain to you in French. You have to stay focused, concentrate, and focus. Don't give them anything, nothing. Don't give any freebies. No gifts, zero gifts. How do you say zero gifts in French? I don't know. Can somebody send the message to the PSG guys? To Luis and Rique, right? Zero gifts. So you can just close the job, just finish the job, and just quietly go on to Champions League final, which you should be winning this Champions League. I'm not trying to put too much pressure on you, PSG. This year should be your year. It has to be. Right? There's no guarantee that you're gonna be back. The last time that a PSG played in a Champions League final was in 2020. Why do I remember? I remember because our coach, Tuku, was PSG's coach the year before. Took PSG to the final. He got fired. Chelsea hired him. He took us to the Champions League final in 21, and we won it the next year. And here we are for PSG 5 years later, and they're back in the final. So, right, the point being is you never know when you're going to find yourself back, or will you find? What about Arsenal? I believe Arsenal's last one and only Kings of London. Yeah, right. Arsenal's one and only Champions League final, I believe, was in 2006, if memory serves me right. Is either 2005? I think it's the 2005-2006 season. I stand to be correct, but I watched it. Right, I watched Arsenal lose to Barcelona in the finals that year, 2-1. Right, 2-1. And Arsenal has not been back to the finals since 2006. Here we are in 2025, 19 years later. Arsenal still hasn't quite gotten there. So PSG, what I'm saying is, there's no guarantees. There's other teams. There's other teams that waiting, and hoping and praying that someday they'll also get to the mountaintop. So make this one count. This has to be your year. Make it count. Again, I wish I could speak French. I will bless you guys in French, but you're just gonna have to take what I got. The love I'm giving you from London. Chelsea Blues from London, showing PSG Blues, right? Les Blues in Paris. Good luck and finish the job next week. Please don't disappoint me. God bless you guys. Peace. Merci beaucoup.